Well, there we are again, Altalanga, Piedmont. The weather has been going from this to 25 degrees and swinging back. I don't mind. We had a lot of rain, good. I also learned a lot about this hill, and I have less concerns about water, which is really nice. Now I thought I was gonna plant trees for like 2 days, but it took a lot more time, and this video actually ended up to be a little bit longer than normal. I mean, it's really slow TV, so I hope you don't mind. If you want to skip the slow part, there is a monologue where I explain a little bit why I'm doing what and what my future plans are. I took the drone out for a spin somewhere in the end of the video. But I guess I also wanted to show you that just planting a tree on this hill is not that easy and that simple, because I have to clean the soil from stones and rocks. So on average it takes me almost 1 hour for each tree. Anyway, they're in. They've been watered. They look happy. I hope they will grow. And then next week, the coming week, I'm going to be tiling again. Actually, I had one day this week with jeans on and normal clothes, and I actually felt like a normal person, you know, shaved, deo, some perfume, and I went touring, and it feels like a day off, but actually I had to do a lot of organizing and planning. So see if you can sit out the ride, and then I hope to see you again next week. Oh yeah, by the way, 3,000 subscribers, wow. Another little milestone. Thank you all. So when you don't have enough, you go to the store and you get yourself something more. Because this stuff, you know, you get all tangled up, and what do? You just keep tangling on. I was actually thinking, there's this song of the Black Crowes. It's called She Talks to Angels. I don't know if you know it, but it's like, she never mentions the word addiction in certain company. Yeah, she tells you she's an orphan after you meet her family. Well, I'm not gonna talk to angels, but I'm definitely gonna talk to some of these climbing plants because after spending the better half of 2 afternoons into the evening creating flower beds, clearing the soil, I mean, I just have one thing to say to them. Make sure you're happy with your new home and make sure you grow high and happy. And in the end, it was a story of perseverance. But you know what? I did win. It took me some time, but it's there. It's done. Right. This morning, 2.5 hours with the electrician. Made a calculation of everything that remains to be done. A lot. But it's like a necessity, so done. Now the rest of the day it's happy gardening, planting, etc. Oh, oh. There's some manure from last year. So why not put it, right? And I do this old wood Basically because you create a better topsoil in the end through the years. So these little cutlings are from Sering. Actually grew them in my own nursery. Well, I don't really have a nursery yet, but yeah, I got some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 pieces. Yeah, you know, if they grow, they grow. Well, So I hope today it will be a little bit easier, because that was really hard yesterday to make those two terraces. And I still have to put some wood barrier, or I still want to put something of a wood barrier. So today I'm gonna plant 10 olive trees in a row. Let's see how it goes. So the idea is make a big hole, refill it, clear out the stones, plant the tree all the way up there. Alright, the first one's in. 9 to go. Stay positive. It's not that easy though. Well, you know what? If everything is right, you have to only plant it once, and if you do it right, maybe she'll give you joy in the future. So, and like this, when it rains, the water stays a little bit inside here, and it can drain, can go down, and I create like this kind of barriers with the stones, like a small swale, right? Well, not really, but of course it's much harder than I thought. 1 hour for each tree. Still have to make that. Oh man. Acers too. One is hanging and the other one is gonna grow 3-4 meters. So all the water systems are working very nice. Every liter I take out, you know, it's still filling up. Awesome. Oh man. Oh. Oh yeah. After almost 4 years, I still have to learn whenever I use words like nice, do it right, I should probably double the expected delivery time of the job ahead. I mean, Friday I was just like, oh, I'm gonna plant some trees. Oh yeah, of course, olives. Oh, but making the 2 terraces and then clearing all the soil with the rocks and stones. Weekend gone. And I'm not finished yet because I still have to put the climbing plants here. Of course, they need something to climb. So I have to think of a system. There's one olive tree up there. And then there is the courtyard, the climbing plants in the courtyard. They're also waiting to be planted. And there are some seeds that I need to plant. It's gonna take me another day. For today, I'm done. I planted in this weekend, I planted 14 olives, which is the perfect time, really April. The soil is getting a little bit warmer and they really like that. So the olive trees that I buy, they are like 2-3 years old. They cost 16 euros each. Up there I wanted a little bit of a bigger one, paid 60 euros for that one. But it's still better than buying one that is like 10 years old or 8 years, which costs around 200. I think I'm gonna take a good shower, make something to eat, and then watch a movie in bed tonight because I'm really done. Oh, these 3 tools. I don't want to see them anymore. But then the satisfaction is also great because one day in the future I want to have like a driveway all the way down there. I don't think I have enough budget this year to do that because it's 60 meters. It will be really nice because you come up and you have like, now I planted 10 in a row. And I want to go all the way up here. I think there are 1, 2, 3, at least 5 more. I can put 6 maybe. So you'll have like a driveway with olive trees. And maybe on the other side, I can actually do the same thing one day in the future. I forgot about how hard it is to clear the soil. You know, it's easy with an excavator to make a hole in the ground. And of course, you can also choose to basically open it, push it back in, and then put the tree inside. But this hill has a lot of stones and rocks, so I prefer to make a nice area for every tree, which is cleared of stones as much as possible because we have clay. And clay is pretty nice for any kind of tree. Most of the trees they will grow. And stones in the soil are good for drainage, except with clay. With clay, they kind of stick to the soil, and then when the summer hits and it gets dry, it really becomes like almost rock. So it's better to have good, loose soil. But in the end, I'm pretty happy with the result. Maybe I'll take the drone out tomorrow if it's a nice day. Can have a little bit of a feeling of what I did. It's always different if you see it from above. So now, by now, I have, I think, almost 140 trees planted on this hill, and I'm not done yet. In fact, I want to make another pond after the terrace with the 3 new olive trees. And then I want to have like a cascade going down because this pond, the first one that I built, it's really functioning fantastic because all the excess water from the rain that is basically seeping through the rocks, even under the house, it's all going into that pond. And then with a cascade I can go down to the next pond, and below I would like to have like a small lake. That is the ultimate picture. All right, so tomorrow one more day for the plants, and then I have to go to Torino, Turin one day. I also have a meeting with some people I met through this channel. And probably from Wednesday forward, back to tiling. The only thing we want now is a little bit of rain from time to time. Sun, we have enough. And of course, 5 to 7 years of patience to see all those trees grow. Yeah, man. think tomorrow I'm going to have pain in my hands. Raking the sand. Right. So I have some Tuscan jasmine. Hope they will attach and grow. The idea is to have them grow a little bit in the back. And then I have like 5 linden trees. And the idea is to create some shade around the parking lot. So I'm gonna plant 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, it's official. First 25 degrees. So I want to plant some trees, but I'm gonna wait a little bit till the afternoon. It's just too warm. I have to clear the soil, get rid of that mountain of earth and soil with a lot of stones and rocks. Having said that, it's really buzzing. There are a lot of bees and birds. We used to have very few birds here, but with all the trees and the water, you know, a new ecosystem is starting to develop. So, now 9,000 liters filled. That's the last one. I've been on my knees for almost 10 days. I want to see what I did in the garden, but it's a bit windy. Waiting for some satellites. So I've been working a little bit on the pavement for a couple of hours. I think one more day, maybe half day. And I've been planting more trees. And then I thought, well, since I'm on it, maybe put some lavender, rosmarino. What's he saying? I think we're good to go. Ooh-ah. One boy's toy. From above it looks different. Let's see. What do we got here? Oh. Oh, the new terraces. Ah, it's looking nice. So I have ordered my kitchens. Well, not ordered yet. I have to take the dimensions and all the, make sure that everything fits. Do one more check. So next week I'm gonna go back to Turin, order the kitchens. Didn't finish the work in the garden, but it's okay. It rained last night, yesterday afternoon, today it's also raining, and after tomorrow will be nice again. So I'm gonna be tiling for a couple of days. Hopefully finish one bathroom, make a good start with the second. By the end of next week I should have finished the bathrooms upstairs. And then I can go downstairs. I have to pick up my tiles for the downstairs apartment, tile the bathroom, the floor, etc. I ordered the wood for upstairs. Oh, there's a lot of ordering and managing and things to do. So, well. So a little bit of a preview for the upcoming week. Today I have a little bit of a preparations, organizing day, cutting tiles, getting ready to tile. But first, close this wall in the morning. So we finally have a real room and another one on the other side. I think do some plastering. Maybe in the upcoming week it's like 2 mornings for 2 coats. It's a little bit warmer so it dries faster. And that will be done and I can start putting a primer and start painting the walls. So yeah, it starts to look real. The only downside is that if I have to be in the other room, I have to go down the stairs, walk over the courtyard, up the stairs, enter from the other side. But hey, that was always the idea, so good. Ciao.